Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, JRC Restoration, Decor and Designs, and my name is Phyllis. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing the final installation of this peel and stick contact paper that I put in this sink. This video was uploaded just a few days ago. I will leave the link to that in my description box below. But I will be sharing here with you a sneak peek of what I did to her shower surround. It wasn't as detailed and intricate as this sink, thank God. Very simple. I think the only part that might be difficult if you decide to do this, and here's the shower surround. I spray painted her soap dish holders. They were black. I spray painted the gold. Getting around this handle would be the most difficult thing, but it is doable. You can remove that. There are two screws. I will show that to you, but because they had this sealed with caulk, I didn't want to cut the caulk, so I just worked around it. Here's another view of the shower surround. She will be changing out the head. This took about 2.5 rolls, and it took a couple of hours, not as long as it took the sink. So if you want to see how I did this for under $25, then just keep watching. But first, let me share with you what the shower surround looked like before I applied the contact paper. And I want to thank you all for stopping by. Okay, good morning everyone. It is 12:35, and let's see the date on my other phone. It says Thursday, April 2nd. And I like to do that just for my recording benefits. This is my daughter's bedroom, going into her bathroom. And if you watched my other video, you saw where I did her sink, which I am so proud of. Now we're getting ready to do her shower. I've already got my stuff out here. One roll of this. I'm going to see if one roll does this for hers. I think my grandson's shower is bigger than hers. It looks like it might be bigger than hers. So let me put you all on my stand here. My thing here that my little tripod. I'm going to pull back everything. I'm not going to take the curtains down. I don't need to take them down to do this. Okay, so all she has in here is her towel, which I will take out of here and hang over here for now just to get it out of the way. And her rag, I'll just hang it over here like this. And then she has just soap in the container and her bottle of soap. So she has these little, I've already asked her about, she has these wall mount shelves. I can take the shelf out. Let me see which way. Okay, it'll pop up, I think. Let's see, I'm going to put the rug in the bottom of the tub. I want to wipe out the walls, wipe off the walls. Okay, so all I had to do was push them up. And I'm going to work around the, let me show you. I'm going to work around these things that the brackets sit in because they're stuck on, and I think if I remove them, they'll lose their adhesion. So I'm just going to work around these here. Her tub, you can tell they painted over. So it's cracking the paint of the tub. But the sealant, I guess, that they put on top of that, they did a really bum job. I even looked at this. This here, I tried to scrub, but it's not. It's actually peeling or holes or whatever you want to call it. That's not soaps. There's soap scum in it, but it's metal breaking off. And because of how they painted around this here, so you can see. So I almost thought about painting this, but I said no, I ain't gonna do that, because this could come off for me to make it easier to put the paper on, but they sprayed sealant around that. And that means I would have to break that and caulk that, and And that's just to take this part off. And I just don't feel like going through all of that. And then she has her stopper here that goes in there. Look how thick this is. And this here I can feel, it's that rubber stuff, the trim or the rubber sealant. They even spray painted over that. Instead of just removing it, spray painting and putting down some fresh, they just did some quick dry caulking, I guess, and sprayed over this. So the good thing about doing this, it covers up all this ugliness, and because the pattern is marble on the paper, the pattern on the paper will actually hide all of the ugliness of this.
We're all really bad. Let me just relax and hey, everybody come on to us. That'd be great. Give me a chance to get to know some of your employees. Employees, I hate that one. Hey, you go like the lumber from off. Oh, I don't have to know that. And anything that is stable, people really know. The absolute worst. Well, I gotta say, we really want to get it's not marriage material either. I still feel that
Let's see where I use the, I use the scissors, the back of the scissors, because it's rubber, to press in instead of using my thumb, because it gets sore after a while using my thumb. I just make sure not to press too hard because I don't want to cut into the paper. But you can see where I kind of just made the paper conform to the tiles. And this is real tile. My grandson's is that overlay fiber board. If I'm saying it right, I'm not sure. His is not the real stuff. Hers is real tile. So I'm going to cut around this and then lay another piece here and then do the bottom and then go on this side where the soap dish is. Okay, it's 1:59 and I'm gonna take you in here and let you see. I only did this one side, so that was what, 12:30 something, and this whole side is done. And I even went around the faucet. And I did like cut scalloped pieces to go around the faucet, or the handle, whatever that is. This is the faucet. Because that's white around there, I'm just gonna leave it. It's not too bad. It doesn't look as bad as this did. And I even trimmed the edge. I wasn't going to, but I did anyway. So I'm going to, and you can see that this is extending a little more. Because I had such a hard time going around there when I did that, I decided just to cut up to the edge here and lay it over. So here it is. Let me get in front of it. Okay. And you can see where I made it, where the scallop edges right there. But it doesn't look too bad. It looks better than what, with all the white that's all cracked up and stuff. So now it's 2 o'clock now. So I'm guessing this is going to take me up until like 4:30. That's just what I'm guessing, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's see what time it is now. Because some people some people ask questions when I did the other bathroom. How long did it take? How many rolls did it take? So it's 2:01. So I'm actually getting ready to open the second roll. I didn't use all of this, because here's the second roll I haven't opened yet. This is what's left of the first roll. I'm going to guess that this is going to take almost 2 full rolls, if not 2 full rolls and a little bit of a third. I doubt it'll take the third. I don't know. I'm just guessing because of what I put over here. And this was a brand new roll that I opened. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this down, and I will tell you how many rolls this took. So I did come back just to share with you this whole roll. That little that I had left is taking this whole side. I think it goes all the way down. Let's see. Yes, it goes all the way down a little past. So I'm going to open up the new roll to get started. So yeah, this is going to take about 2.5 rolls. And these are only just a little, after tax is $7 and something. So this shower surround is what, 7 times 3, so say under $25. Under $25 to do this shower surround, if you just wanted to know the cost. Here's a screenshot, or not a screenshot, here's a video of what I used. You can see it says it's 20 inches by 15 feet, covers 2,500 square feet. It's removable adhesive by Duck brand. They call it Easy Liner Shelf Liner. They don't call it peel and stick contact paper. They call it shelf liner. Okay, it's 4:26 and I just got done. So this took about a roll, 2 rolls and a half, but I took pieces, not pieces, but scraps that I had to kind of put it together, because I didn't want to open another whole pack just to finish off you can see where this is. See that? The sides here. So all I had left were the sides here, from here all the way up and down, and then this little narrow up and down. See if I can come. 2 rows did the shower part, all of this, and then just the middle part under the towel bar. And then I just needed a little bit for the sides around the towel bar. I still got to do that. I did this one. I still got to do that. So my daughter gets off in 15 minutes. So let me go ahead and do that, because she has a routine. As soon as she comes home, she takes a shower so she can refresh herself, and then she cooks dinner. But I wanted to show you all that I got it all done. Let's see. Trying to move the shower curtain out the way. Other than me filling that other piece down there on the other side, it's all done. So this took a while, but it was not hard. Okay, I put the piece down there on the bottom. How does it look? Oh, that's the veining. I thought it was a bit, but that's the brown veining. Okay. She gets off in 5 minutes. So I got it done just in time. So if this is your first time visiting my channel and you like what you saw here, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I would love to read your comments. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. For my faithful viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for your faithful viewing support. And for my new subscribers, welcome to JRC Restoration Decor and Designs family. I appreciate your support. I will have my other videos of where I did my grandson's shower and my sister's shower down in the description box below if you're interested in seeing those makeover. My sister's shower, I did seal it in with polyurethane. It's her house, so it was okay to do that. I would not recommend sealing with polyurethane in an apartment. So again, if you like what you saw here today, let me know if this is something that you think you would try. A lot of people ask, how long does this last? My answer would be, it depends on the brand and the quality of the paper and the care that you give to it. I did do several reviews on my grandson's shower surround. I will link those reviews in my description box below because I also removed a section of the peel and stick contact paper from his shower to show how easy it is to remove off of the shower. And you do the same process when you put it on the sink. You use the heat from the blow dryer to go up under the paper, begin peeling it, go up under the paper and slowly move it off, because what it does, it softens the adhesion. So this is renter friendly. Again, if you like what you saw here today, give it a thumbs up. I would love to read your comments. Again, don't forget to share this video with your family because this does help out my channel when you thumbs it up and share it for other people to review. Thank you so much for watching. And again, I want to thank you all for stopping by.